The next Voice for Ukraine is dedicated to a great team of Refugee Support Uppsala. The Volunteer Center's Refugee Support Uppsala was organized in April 2022 by very different people, among them scientists from the university, owners of tattoo studios, owners of yoga classes and catering in the airport. They are very different people, but they are united in one. They just want to help Ukrainian refugees in Sweden. Every month they helped more than 1,000 Ukrainians in need. Every week they share more than 1,000 kilos of food. The center exists by donations only. I want to tell you about this amazing team and the great person which opened his own art gallery for the Refugee Support Uppsala.
My name is Mankan, and I am part of running this volunteer center in Uppsala for Ukrainian refugees. I've never been to Ukraine. I have no connections at all to Ukraine. But when the war started, I got this strong urge to go there.
My family came as refugees from the Balkan War. So their experience and everything they was going through, I just don't want anyone else to ever go through that again. And I know how little help there is from the actual government side.
It's all volunteer, donations. It's all donations and volunteers. Yes, there's nothing coming from the country. Not what I know of, anyway. So I'm just a volunteer, so I don't really. Yeah, I just come here and help. So.
The state have in this question been quite a huge disappointment, I think, to almost everyone who is in the least connected with any Ukrainian refugee and see how little is done. A lot of people need help with food, and that's such a basic thing. And being under the massflyktsdirektiv, they can't really get any social security, any help in any other way. So something needs to be done. And Ukrainians are people that have been so badly treated in Ukraine by Russia attacking. That's so medieval. So it's not okay that they should come to a country like Sweden and still have to struggle with like daily survival. It's absurd.
It's very interesting actually that so many people don't understand that you don't have any other help than only this 61 or 71 crowns a day to live off. And every sane human can understand that with this money you cannot buy food and hygiene and clothes for yourself or your family. So if you just put yourself in that mind and think, okay, how can I live a month of only 60 crowns a day? It's not possible. It's just not possible. We all know that.
Often the whole family comes here, and a family is often a mother, a grandmother, and 2 kids, 3 kids. Sometimes just a mother and a kid, but that's our main clients. There's very few men.
Спасибо большое, люди заботятся о нас.
Thank you very much. Swedish people care about us. Swedish people give us food. The financial support from the state is very small. 61 kronas per day in Sweden, where is level of life is very high. It is not enough. That is why we are very thankful to Swedes who organized such centers, who thinks about us. I just bow to such people.
Я просто кланяюсь людям.
This help is very important for us. Swedes gives us diapers, grains, medicines. It is so important for us. Thank you very much to all volunteers.
Our numbers are constantly rising. We haven't seen anything yet that tells us this is slowing down, but it's getting worse. I never really think of why should I help these people? Because it seems like the only decent way to do, since refugees in Sweden are treated so poorly, a lot worse than I think the average Swedish person would accept. But the majority of the Swedish person don't know how bad some things have been treated. The migration office has made so many mistakes that has taken so long to correct, and people are suffering in the period in between. When I realized how bad the situation was in Sweden, I mean, it's the only decent thing to do. I don't know why I'm doing it. Just, yeah, I can't explain, really.
The many great people I meet, of course, everyone is so thankful and so happy, and so they're just giving back energy. So it's like nothing goes away, because when you see the smile on their face or the children, then it's like just a regular day, nothing difficult.
A lot of our volunteers are Ukrainian as well. I think a majority of the volunteers that work in this center are Ukrainians.
I decided to be a volunteer because I didn't want to be one-to-one with my thoughts about the war. And now I am here because I want to help another Ukrainian people, because they get only 61 crowns per day, and it's not enough to survive in these circumstances.
We have so many people coming to us who need help, and they're only coming more and more people, and we are doing this voluntarily. We don't get money to do this, so we need help with donations of food.
I like helping people, so Ukrainians are fighting, and then we all have to do our part. So that's what I think anyway. So it has to do with all of us, not only the Ukrainians. This situation.
I didn't expect this attack. I thought he can't be that stupid, but apparently he was. So, but pretty much everything I know about Ukraine I've learned after this. Ukrainians are fighters. I mean, they have so lot to fight for and against, so they're fighters, and they probably are because they had to be. They got no option.
For people who watch this, who want to help us, just if you can't help with the large things, every small little thing is enough. I just hope that people can just put their mind to it and try to figure themselves in that situation. And then I think you can all understand that, well, we all need to help each other.